podcast. This is episode 3.
Yeah, 3.
And we are talking about astrology today because we normally are grounded and we are trying to live in gratitude and we are staying near the earth. But today we are up in the stars. And I have one of my favorite people. We've already done like 3 podcast episodes recorded together. But it is my favorite homie, Madeline. And we're also on a vidcast today, which I totally forgot because I was looking at the camera. So thank you so much for coming in to the studio. We are actually in a studio, not just in your apartment. And we're going to talk about astrology. And I don't know anything about astrology, but since I've been abroad, it is something everyone has talked about. I've had a bunch of friends be like, oh, it's because you're a Leo. It's all because you're a Scorpio, or it's like...
Well, you're not a Scorpio.
I'm not a Scorpio, but like they say that about their friends, like, oh, yeah, don't date him, he's a Scorpio, or something like that. I think you said that to me. Or it's like, oh,
stay away from the Gemini.
Yeah, just like, it's a blue moon rising, and I was like, what the fuck, Mars, something. I don't know what any of that means, and she is going to tell us what that means. I have to remember to look at the camera.
I know. I've been like going back and forth trying to like look at it, but yeah. So what do you want to start with?
Let's talk about all the signs.
All of them. Going through the list.
Let's just go 12. Through like all 12 just to give a rundown for those who are listening or watching.
Okay.
So they can maybe think about what they could be.
So do you want me to say them in order or based by their elements?
Based by their elements. You can section them off and look, because it's like 4.
Yeah. Okay. So we have fire signs, which are Aries. And then Leo, like our lovely Mary.
What's up?
And then Sagittarius. Water signs are Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Air signs are Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. And then our earth signs, which are very grounded, are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn.
Which is not me. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's not me either, like, at all.
We want to be grounded. That's why we have the podcast.
I have literally no, like, earth signs in my entire chart. It's just, like, all water and fire, which is why I'm such an erratic human being. But it's fine. It's all good.
And let's talk about the different signs. It's, water, air, fire,
and
earth. So what are we'll get into fire signs more deeply because we are both fire signs. Yeah. But like, say for earth, you said that they're grounded. What other qualities may they have?
Okay, well, it's kind of hard to generalize them, and as a whole, like usually each category has like one distinctive quality that kind of binds them together. But earth signs are different, you know what I mean? They're not all like the same just because they're an earth sign. I'd say out of all of the categories, earth signs have the most similarities than water, fire, and air. But yeah, they're all different. So yeah, they're grounded and usually very hardworking individuals. That is kind of like common for earth signs. Usually like very straightforward, logical.
Get their shit done.
Yeah, that kind of people. But, but they're not all the same. And as for, like, the other signs, I feel like something similar in water signs is that they're all, like, supposed to be over-emotional and, like, sensitive. Sorry, but it's true. I'm a Pisces moon, so, like, I totally get it, like, where it is.
What moon am I? We went over this yesterday. I screenshotted it, because, like, I'm emotional. I'm really emotional. My moon, I'm a Gemini.
Yeah, okay, we'll get into that.
Sorry. No spoilers.
And then fire signs have in common that they're all super passionate and super fiery.
Yes, we are. Yes. See the red hair right here? Favorite gingers? What's good?
Usually all very outgoing, very personable people. And then air signs have kind of in common that they go with the flow. They're they can be reserved. They usually get along with everybody.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they don't give off a lot of their own personal details.
They're just, like, chilling.
Yeah, exactly.
They just came to the party to hang out.
Yeah, exactly. They're just chilling. They go with the flow. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Let's get into what's your signs. Tell me all your signs.
So, according to my natal chart, I am an Aries sun, a Pisces moon, a Libra ascending, and then I have an Aquarius Venus, and if we want to talk about Mars, I'm an Aries Mars. To go into the whole rest of the chart would honestly be like 2 hours long, so we're not going to do that.
We're not going to do that. We're not going to make this real short.
So, yeah, those are all of my signs.
We talked about all the different earth, water, like fire signs. You said that they're aligned with planets. We've talked about this briefly, past tense. But what are the planets? Who's ruled by what planet?
Okay, so I don't know every single sign's ruling planet off the top of my head. I'm sorry.
True dat. That's fine.
I'm only I'm an amateur astrologist, so sorry.
We still appreciate it.
Sorry, everybody. Okay. I know your ruling planet, which isn't actually a planet. It's a ruled star.
It's a giant-ass star.
It's a sun. She's ruled by the sun.
Which is funny because I'm fair and I have a vitamin D deficiency. I get sunburned. But I love the sun. Her and I she's my main bitch, so.
And then as an Aries, I know I'm ruled by the planet Mars. Scorpio is ruled by the moon. Libra's ruled by Venus. I'm trying to think. I think that's all I know off the top of my... Oh, Gemini is ruled by Mercury, which really sucks when Mercury goes into retrograde. Sorry, Geminis. Sorry. So basically, that ruling planet kind of not dictates, but it projects off certain qualities that the sign will have. For instance, Mars, just from like Roman mythology, one would know that like Mars is the god of war. So generally, it makes Aries very aggressive.
Like be aggressive.
Be aggressive. And that's really true with me. I think I have a short temper and I fight people a lot. Not physically, I would say verbally. I get into debates, heated debates.
But if you know from our past episodes that she loves to troll people on Twitter that don't like Damon Salvatore.
I think that's a future episode, actually.
Just kidding. I'm keeping that in there. Stay tuned.
So that's something that really resonates with me. And then the sun, it's the life giver of the world, of our world. So
you're welcome.
Yeah, exactly. You're supposed to bring life into a situation. You're supposed to be the light of everything.
I am. I'm the light of my parents. They love me.
It's probably why Leos are so narcissistic. It's because they know that they light up the whole room.
We know. We're great.
So, yeah.
I walk into a room and everyone's just like, oh my God, she's so hot. You know this is sarcasm. If you know me, you know it's sarcasm. But like, come on. I just like to be bubbly. Just be like, hey my God, hi guys.
Yeah.
But then what is the different moon?
Okay. So they're not different moons per se, but everyone has different signs.
Okay.
So obviously we have our sun sign, which is when someone's like, oh, what's your zodiac sign? You say, I'm an Aries, you're a Leo, so on and so forth. It's who you are. It's how you identify yourself. But then you have your moon sign, which is how you react to things emotionally. And then you have your ascending sign or rising sign. Some people choose like which one to say, but whatever. I say rising. And that's how people perceive you upon first impression.
Wow.
And then we have so many others, but I tend to focus on Venus, which is how you act in relationships. And then Mars, which is how you act in sex and aggression.
Dude, why am I in both? I have cancer for both.
Ooh, you vanilla.
Oh, shit. Yes, I'm going to add some flavor at some point. Surprise!
I'm so dead. So for me, I'm an Aries sun, like we said, super aggressive, but also very loyal, very passionate, very personable, very outgoing. I'm a natural born leader because we're the first sign of the zodiac, just so you know.
Get it?
And then, very romantic. But also, I'm a Pisces moon, which means I'm super over-emotional and can't make a logical decision to save my life. I do everything on a whim because I'm a Pisces. I daydream a lot.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Disassociate. It's all good.
Whatever gets you through the day.
No, really. I'm a Libra rising,
okay,
which means that upon first impression, people think I'm very nice and outgoing. Libras are a little bit fake, so I'm assuming some people think I'm a little bit fake. Who knows? It's not entirely false, but it's fine. It's all good. It's not so much that I'm fake, it's that I'm nice even when I don't want to be nice, which
you have good manners.
Exactly. It's being polite.
Your mom raised you right.
Exactly. Thank you. And then for Venus, I'm an Aquarius, which is a little bit funny because Aquariuses are a little bit more reserved, so it butt heads with like my Pisces moon. because my Pisces moon's like all in, and then my Aquarius is like, but let's be single. But
You're like, I'm half there, but half out all the time.
Yeah, exactly. But once an Aquarius is in, they're like in. They're like, I've said this before because my boyfriend's an Aquarius. It's like they're obsessive. Not that he's
Obsessive. He just loves you so much.
No, exactly. It's just like once you're it for them, you're it.
Like, your heart's closed.
Yeah, exactly.
You got it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's, I guess, me with love. And then for my Mars, I'm an Aries, so I am as like aggressive as you can get. So yeah.
Well, that's lovely though.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it at all.
At least you're not vanilla.
Girl.
It's okay.
So you won't be picking any fights, though.
Nah. I'm also a fire sign, so like maybe the passion, it will get there. It will.
I feel like you have a tipping point. You have a tipping point. I don't have a tipping point. My tipping point is like, that's it, you know?
Wait, what do you mean?
I feel like for you, I think you're good until someone pushes you over the edge as a Leo and as like all the other qualities in your natal chart. But for me, I don't have an edge. My edge is like a foot.
So like would you say like I'm nice, and then if someone pushes me over the edge, then it's different?
Then the Leo comes out. Then the fire sign comes out.
I agree.
Yeah.
I haven't used that before, though. It hasn't come out very often.
Exactly.
It's only like you have to do something really bad and mess with me really bad for me to be like, I gotta go. Mary's gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm out the door. I give so many second chances. It's freaking insane.
Ask Gabriel how quickly I blow up. It's quite funny.
Oh my God, I want to have Gabriel on the podcast. If you're listening, I love you. You're my fashion
We
goal.
love you, Gabe.
You're
We
so
love
great.
you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but the problem is Gabriel is a Cancer and I'm an Aries, and that is like the worst compatibility. So we literally fight like an old married couple.
But
like,
it's wonderful. I like see you guys hang out, and it's just like they're aesthetically pleasing as a couple of best friends.
oh, thank you so much.
It makes me so happy.
Thank you.
I want to have him on, so definitely, dude, hit me up. I'm gonna go over my zodiac sign because we went through all this. We looked it up yesterday. So obviously, my sun is a Leo, my moon is a Gemini, my Mercury is a Virgo, my Venus is a Cancer, and my Mars is a Cancer.
What's your ascending sign?
Which one's that?
Did you take a picture of both of them? Of both sides? Oh, honey.
I didn't take a picture of the both
You
sides.
gave me your Mercury and you didn't give me your ascending. Mary.
Oh my God, I'm gonna do that.
No, you can't because the school blocks it.
Okay, well, I'll have to figure that out. Oh man, I didn't know
Oh,
that
you know what?
it.
No. Remember, it was a Scorpio because I was like, you don't seem super intense. Like that other kid that I know. That's a Scorpio rising.
And you're like, shit.
Yeah, he's a Libra, but he's a Scorpio rising. So I'm like,
Oh yeah, okay. Now I remember now.
okay.
So yeah, what does it mean? What do my signs mean? Do you want to look at them?
Yeah, so look at that.
So you just like tell
Okay,
me what
so
I am.
as a moon in Gemini, I think you're a little bit more logical when it comes to love. And as we've talked about in our breakup
And relationship ones. I'm mature. I've grown.
you consciously uncoupled, which is not something I could do at all. And that's a Gemini quality.
I'm very proud of that.
Yeah.
Love you, Sam. You're great.
I'm dead.
We're gonna watch Vampire Diaries and Game of Thrones when I get home, and eat Chick-fil-A all day. So like, uncoupled, but we fine.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. So like, you have a more mature outlook when it comes to
Long term.
well, just decision making in general, and you think things out, and you don't make a decision based on your emotions, which is all something that kind of ties in with Leos, because Leos are the most logical of the fire signs.
Yes, get it. I don't think I was always this logical though.
Well, obviously, when you're like a teenager and you're like a child, you're not going to be super duper logical because you're not wise. I'm not saying that from the womb you came out and you were like just like a wise person. It doesn't happen. You weren't a young Buddha.
I wasn't a young Buddha. I was a pain in the ass.
Exactly. So everyone's a pain in the ass until they grow up.
I'm wise now. I love that.
But you are wise. I am not. So
You had some bad wisdom. We've had some cosmos and had some real shit happen.
Yeah, but it's based on my emotional side.
Knowledge. I think you have a lot of emotional intelligence.
Thank you. Oh my God.
That's like the best compliment my mom used to give me as a child. She's like, you know what's up emotionally. Like, I'm not a bookworm, but like emotional intelligence will get you so far. And I feel like you definitely have that.
Thank you so
After just talking to you. So.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cries.
Okay, so then your Venus is a Cancer, which means like you fall in love so easily.
God damn it. Shit.
Just like
You look at me and I'm like, damn.
all
I'm
the time.
done.
All the time.
There was a tour guide in the Roman Forum over Thanksgiving. My friend Emily, if you're listening to this, you were there. She went and tried to ask for his number for me. Damn, I've never seen a more attractive Italian man in my life.
The fact that you're still thinking about it, Cancer in its
man.
finest.
Beautiful
yeah,
man.
Cancer Venus.
Can't
okay.
even.
Yeah, so we're just opposite. I don't think you like being single as much as I used to like being single.
Yeah.
I am so happy in my relationship, by the way.
But like single was you're like she's also Carrie Bradshaw if you're listening and if you can't watch.
I don't want to be Carrie Bradshaw.
But in like the best way though.
I feel like I would want to be like Samantha.
You're more of a Samantha, but your
like
fashion is Carrie and your like career goals is Carrie.
Okay.
But like I love both of them.
Yeah, I mean I feel like Samantha, but a Samantha that settles down.
Yeah, eventually. At the end of the series.
Love my boyfriend.
That's so funny.
And then your Mars was a Cancer.
Yeah.
Vanilla.
It's okay.
Vanilla. But it's all good. It's all good.
It's fine. I think that also it's kind of funny because I was vanilla, still am vanilla, but like
I feel like I don't know what would be the most scandalous ice cream flavor. Maybe like a mint chocolate chip, but
no, chocolate extreme.
Fudge.
Every flavor, yeah. Like a mixed bag. Also, though, that could be crazy, though. Then there's like then you have to go into not Scorpio signs. You go into the hot crazy scale from Barney Simpson, like when Barney and How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, so
yeah.
You,
so like, there's a hot crazy scale. I'm not on the crazy scale, but I do think I'm hot, but I'm just not there yet.
Okay, so are you saying that
I'm in the equilibrium?
But I feel like Scorpio is like the hottest and the craziest at the same time.
But like,
yeah, if you're a Scorpio and you're listening, I'm really sorry, but you know it's true. Like,
it's okay.
You get it.
Accept it. I've accepted a lot of flaws. My main flaw that I heard about when I first figured out I was a Leo, because I've looked at my horoscope that I was a Leo since I was probably 6, and we were at a Chinese restaurant, and they said, find your year, and I'm like, I'm the year of the rat. And I was like, well, that's weird. Didn't like that. I'm scared of rats until Ratatouille. Yeah, until Ratatouille came along, I was like, rats? Disgusting. But then I was told that, oh, you're a Leo, this is great. I didn't like my stone color.
What is it?
It's like it's a lime green. Oh. I don't know what the name of it is, but I don't like that. And then I learned like different qualities because I would check my horoscope because my grandma Donna loved horoscopes, and she would always tell me what mine was, and I'm like, yes, queen, I get it. So I learned I was petty from a book from my friend. My friend Holly loves horoscope
you're
stuff.
You're petty. You're overdramatic.
Yes.
You're self-absorbed.
Yes.
But
have you seen the Instagram? Have you seen it? If you have, I'm not even going to hide from it.
If you haven't, follow @GraciousGrounds.
Yeah. And if that's how you found this podcast, great work.
Yeah.
I just like taking nice photos, and I don't do it for other people. I don't really look at the likes. I have one friend, she's like, your Instagram followship has just capped out. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to use hashtags. I don't know. I just like taking cute pics.
As an Aries with a Libra rising, I do care about the hashtag, so...
I've retired from that life.
Yeah, fire signs are all a little self-absorbed.
But it's okay, because...
And so are Libras.
It's fine. I'm not upset with it.
We said that exactly the same.
I think it's fine. I don't know.
There's nothing wrong with loving yourself.
Yeah, self-love is best love.
Exactly. There you go.
What do the stones mean? Do your stones match?
Okay, I don't know about the stones.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That'll be like a different episode.
That's...
I'll have to research. Or
we could maybe do each other's tarot cards or something.
Yeah. Get some mad shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for this brief conversation on
astrology.
I loved it. It was great.
Thank you
for having. Thanks for watching. If you're watching and listening, Lord, I'm just like breaking down this microphone. But thank you for coming on.
Oh, thank you for having me. I love talking about astrology. So
I like to learn about it. I think it's super cool. So now I'll hopefully look at all my traits on Pinterest and be like, damn, this is so real. I did go to Barnes & Noble once with one of my friends before I flew back to Rome. And we sat in the Barnes & Noble. My friend Holly, she works at a perfume shop. They make their own perfume there. But it goes with your zodiac sign. And so does my friend McKenna. They both work there. And the different scents, my scent Leo did not match up. It was too summery for me. I'm more husky. I like to smell like woods and hot men. So That's the scent I got. And I think that was a Scorpio scent. Don't know what that means.
But I feel like Scorpio would be more beachy or something. Like wild.
I'll have to go back and check. And then I'll probably I'll have Holly on to talk about it. And then
Okay.
I'll just Skype call you and be like, this is what's up.
Also, let me know what Aries smells like.
Yes, I will. I'll be like, let's smell them all. But we also went to Barnes & Noble, back to my little segue, and we sat on the floor of Barnes & Noble reading these books about just our signs. And it was so accurate. It's like what you need to do when you're like stressed. It gives you stuff. I need to find that book and buy it. Because it was like, oh, they love retail therapy. I'm like, yeah, you know me. They like social media cleanses. Yeah, you know me. Like, I need it. My narcissistic self needs it. But thank you so much for coming on. We need to do this more often.
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you for listening to Gracious Grounds. The next episode is going to be on Vampire Diaries.
Yeah.
She's also on that episode with me, but it's not a vidcast. But go listen. Thank you for listening. I love you all so much. Ciao.